Hello, welcome to episode 5 of the KPDR Podcast. I am Lydia. You can find me as Lydia Knits on Instagram and Lydia B on Ravelry. And you can find my company Ohloops as Ohloops on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and in the Ohloops Ravelry group.
Yep. And my name's Amber. I'm your other co-host of the KPDR Podcast. And you can find me pretty much everywhere as Bana&Bean, and on Ravelry as WoodAmber29. And we would just like to say thank you for returning viewers.
We're remembering to do it this time.
Yeah. And welcome to our new viewers.
Yeah.
And we hope that you'll enjoy this episode.
Yeah. And if you do, please at the end like and subscribe so you can be notified when our next one comes out.
Yeah.
So you might notice a theme of flamingos. We thought that would be kind of cute.
Yeah, given how amazingly hot it is right now.
It is very hot. Again, we have the fireplace going, and I'm sitting going, it's sweltering out here.
But, you know, when the sun gets a little bit lower, it'll be nice.
It will be. It was great last time.
Yeah.
So.
But it has been insanely hot here this summer. I was actually talking to my mom this morning, and I was like, she's like, you know, if I wanted it to be like 90, 100 plus degrees, I'd go live in Southern California or Arizona.
For sure. I know my father-in-law, he lives in Arizona, and he's been up here because it's been so, you know, it's way hot in Arizona. But it's been so hot here. I mean, I was looking at the forecast for this week, and it's supposed to be 101 on Wednesday and 106 on Thursday.
Oh, I looked at it.
Hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I looked at it this afternoon. It's at 107 now for Thursday.
Yeah, it's so hot. And I live in the oldest house with the crappiest air conditioners, you guys. So I will be dripping in sweat dyeing yarn on Thursday. That's pretty much how it's gonna go.
But it'll add just a little bit of sparkle.
Totally. Yeah.
So, given that it's been so extremely hot,
yes,
we thought it'd be kind of fun to, deck out the flamingos.
Right. Pretend we're in Florida with the flamingos.
And talk about what we do here when it gets hot, because it seems like it's every summer anymore.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Very much so. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of the last 5 years that we haven't gotten up to 100 at some point.
Yeah. Well, it was quite a shock, because for any of you who follow along, you know I just got back from the Oregon coast, and it was 30 degrees cooler, almost 40 degrees cooler in Oregon than it is here. So I came home and I was like, it was like a wall of heat just hit me. I'm like, oh, I should have stayed. I want to go back.
I know. I'm actually really looking forward to my vacation that's coming up at the end of this month, because I'm ready for it to be cooler. I know one of my coworkers today said, you know, because I was like, oh, I can't wait for fall. Fall's my favorite time of year.
Yes, mine too.
And I'm like, oh, I can't wait for it to cool off. I'm so tired of the hot weather. And he's like, shut your mouth.
Yeah. I know some people just love summer, and I honestly have to say I don't. The older I get, the less I like it. I mean, I like the things we do. I love going to the lake. I like, you know, the family vacations and stuff, but I'm just not, I don't deal with the heat well.
Yeah.
I just don't.
I think if it could be like 70, 80, I'd be okay.
Yeah.
It's like perfect summer weather.
Yeah, 90s and above, not so much.
It just gets almost miserable to be outside. And I'm like, dude, winter is like forever long here.
And it's freezing.
I don't want to be stuck inside all summer too, because it's too hot to be outside. Like, I want to go outside. I want to hike. I want to have fun. You know,
I want to go to the lake and not be total lobster by the time I come home.
Exactly. Yeah. But you know, if we lived somewhere, you know, cooler, we'd complain that it wasn't warm enough, and if we lived somewhere warmer, we'd complain that it's
grass
still not warm
always
enough.
Greener, right?
Yeah.
So
I think it's still pretty nice here. We
have all 4 seasons, which is nice. A lot of people don't have that. So.
So Miss Lydia, what do you do when it gets hot?
So, like I said, I live in the oldest house with the worst air conditioners. So I don't really do a whole lot of knitting during the day. I will get up in the morning before the kids get up and before the littles that I watch show up. And I'll knit in the morning while it's still cool enough to have all the windows open. And then a lot of times I don't knit until the evening again when it's starting to cool down again. I knit in the car a lot with the air conditioning. And I also have like one of those, it's like a neck ice pack thing for like when you have sore muscles, but I sometimes will put that on just to keep cool, and then I'll knit that way too. I also tend to knit a lot of fingering weight projects in the summer so that I'm not dealing with the big, heavy, bulky projects, although this summer that's not so much the case because we're knitting these giant worsted weight shawls. But yeah, so that's about it. Sometimes, like I posted a picture last year, I had been in the kitchen dyeing yarn in the heat of the summer, and I went and soaked my feet in the bathtub that was all ice water, and I sat there and knit while I was doing that to let my feet get the swelling to go down a little bit. But that's about it. Yeah. What do you do?
Well, considering, I think if any of you follow me, you saw I was like, oh, I lost my knitting mojo. Well, part of that was because it was 100+ degrees, and I just literally had no desire to pick up anything that was hot.
I know.
Even fingering, I was like, nah. And then I set myself goals, and then I was like, okay, well, if I don't do some knitting, I'm not gonna, hit my goal.
I'm not gonna get there. I'm not gonna make my goal.
I'm not gonna make my goal. So then there was no point of setting a goal. So I have really good air conditioning, so I shouldn't really complain about being too hot in my house to knit.
I should come hang out at her house and knit. Yeah.
Unless you go to my bedroom, and then that is like miserable. Although it's better this year because we have a window unit this year, but it's still not as good as having like cold. It's just bearable now. Last year it was like several times we slept downstairs because we couldn't even sleep upstairs in our room. It was so hot. Yeah. So, but my kind of go-to in the evenings is I like to knit in bed, which hasn't been the greatest because the room's still warm, and then I like to knit outside on my deck. So lately what I've been doing is waiting until it cools off to about right now, and then as long as I drink something cold, I can handle being outside and I don't feel like I'm dying.
Yeah.
And then the bedtime thing's just kind of not happening right now. So I'm not getting as much knitting as I normally do. But
me either. I never do in the summer though because I'm so busy and we're gone so much. And I mean, I took 6 projects with me when we went on vacation. Guys, I literally knit 4 rows the entire week we were gone. In the car, I knit 3, and I knit 1 at the beach watching the kids play in the water, and that was it. That was like all the knitting I did. And I had such plans. I was going to get all this. Nothing. I got nothing done.
I do the same thing when we take trips. I'm always like, I have this huge bag of projects, and then it's literally like, I maybe touch 1 and maybe a few rows.
Yeah.
It was horrible. I get home and I'm like, dang it, I had all that time in the car. What did I do?
I had 18 hours worth of car time, guys, and I got 4 rows. Like, that was it. So part of it was that because I didn't want the kids to be bored, and so I bought all these things to do in the car. So we had games we were playing, and I'm, Joel's driving, so I'm reading all of the cards off for the games, and so there was just, it didn't happen, but that's okay. I had a great time, so it doesn't really, I'm not like upset that I didn't get more, so.
Yeah, see, and when we travel, I'm my husband's like talker person, so I talk the whole time, which sometimes I'm really good at knitting and talking.
Right.
But it depends on what I'm working on.
Right, totally.
So.
Yeah, that too.
And then we're playing games with the same thing. We play games with the kids, and so there's times where I'll take my knitting out and I'll knit for a little bit, but I usually only knit like 3 rows at a time, and then then I'm like, oh, okay, well.
Yep.
How about a snack?
Totally, right? Let's read this, or let's get, No. Well, and then we were just so busy when we were there that I didn't really take my knitting with us, so, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and it's, I don't know, going to the beach and stuff, I have a hard time wanting to take my knitting to the beach, because
and that was part of it, too, because, so all of the projects, aside from the baby sweater, the newborn vertebrae, all of the projects I'm working on have some sort of counting involved other than my Sunset Highway, which I did take and I worked on at the beach. But as I'm sitting there, my son keeps flinging sand at everything. I'm like, yeah, my yarn is white.
Yeah.
What am I doing? So I just put it away and was like, nah, this is not a good idea. This is going to end badly for me.
So tonight, since it's so warm, we decided
Yummies!
margaritas.
We should
Cheers.
because our wonderful editor and filmer back there made them for us.
Yeah.
So
That way we could stay cool while we melt in front of the fireplace.
it makes a good margarita, my friends.
So, before we move on, I kind of had something funny that I wanted to do. Maybe it'll be funny, maybe not. But when he was making margaritas, or we were talking about making margaritas, I'm like, oh, there's this song that always pops into my head.
The one from Practical Magic, the put the lime in the coconut one.
Oh my gosh, you weren't supposed to guess it till I played the song.
I ruined it. Sorry. I know. I'm like, I totally knew where you were headed with that. See, this is
the problem. Our
minds think too much alike. I love that song, and I love the little dance around the kitchen they do. Put the lime in the coconut.
So I actually, I had this already. I had it queued up.
I ruined it.
Sorry. This is the problem. We've known each other way too long. So she can practice. I mean, she finishes my sentences for me. So, but
we can still play it though, because it's fun.
No, I'm totally gonna play it. Everybody else
hopefully it'll let us do it on YouTube. Sometimes they get a little.
Well, that's why I'm playing it off my phone.
Yeah.
Off YouTube.
Okay. Well, there you go. So hopefully we're okay. That's funny.
Make sure I'm connected to the speaker.
Maybe we can get it to work.
Okay, connected.
Guys, we're such dorks. We really are. Can you hear it?
I am mute, told strong, full of that toe.
Oh. Technical difficulties, just that.
That's funny. This is a cute little speaker. The iHome speaker.
Yeah.
Dragons sob like a sailor's snubble. Flip the switch and let the cauldron bubble.
And who doesn't love Stockard Channing? So I mean, really. Oh,
midnight margarita.
I should totally do a Practical Magic collection.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
That's the best.
That's so funny. That's great.
I love that you knew exactly what I was talking about before you played the song.
I knew that's where you were headed. That's funny.
That almost makes it even better.
That's funny. Well, I guess we should talk about knitting since that's what you guys are actually. Although, to be honest, there isn't a lot of knitting. There's yarny things.
Okay, we got yarn all around us.
Right, there's all the pink yarns everywhere. Yeah, so, but.
So you want to go first?
I can. We're doing whips, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So, speaking of, if I can get it out of my bag, my Sunset Highway. It is still being housed in my beautiful Harry Potter bag from the Scrappy Thread.
I've tried to get a bag from there a couple different times now.
I know. She's always sold out because her bags are just so pretty.
Yeah, I love that bag.
Yeah, me too. So I am working on my Sunset Highway. So I am all done with the color work, and I have to knit, I think it's like 2 or 3 inches past the color work before I can separate for the sleeves. So I think I have like an inch left to go. So
oh, I love it.
I'm loving it. So another reason I didn't get quite as much done is I was in the car, and so I had knit an entire row on the way down, and I was sitting there and I was looking at my stitches, and they seemed a little too loose, and I'm like, I'm gonna block this out and they're gonna be looser than I wanted them to be, because I had gone down from, I used a 7 for the color work, and I had gone down to a 6 and figured that would probably be okay. But then I was looking, I'm like, that's not gonna work. And so I had brought my other tips with me just in case, and I swore I packed my other cable and I couldn't find it. And so the day we were in Cannon Beach, I stopped at Coastal Yarns and bought a new set of needles, and so I was able to work on it more. But that was part of why I didn't do anything, because we didn't do that until our 3rd day there, so I didn't work on it more than that. But anyway, so I finally have my white all added, which I'm loving.
Yeah, so pretty.
Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you got to see a picture of it on me. I tried it on when I had just first gotten the white added in. And somebody had said, and I can't remember, I was going to write it down and I forgot, but somebody had made the comment that it looks like a jewelry piece or a neck piece that a Egyptian princess would have worn. And I was like, I love that. It totally does.
It does.
And so I thought that was really a cool tie-in. But I tried it on and the color work stretched out and it looks great. So I'm very excited to get it to the sleeves and be able to try it on again. So I put my cute little, which you guys aren't going to be able to see probably all the way over there, but my cute little shell progress keeper on it, because I was like, I'm working on it at the beach. So that right there, those like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I lied. I got 6 rows done, guys. Those 6 rows is all I finished. That was it.
Hey, but 6 is better than none.
It is. So, and if this is your first time watching, these are all my yarns. They're all Ohloops. The gray one is Gray Skies. The orange is Tin Roof Rusted. The bluey color is Warblers. And then my main body is the Swinger of Birches colorway. So I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, I can't. It's going to be so pretty.
Yeah, I think you need to make it, because I can only, you would look beautiful in this sweater. So you need to make one. So,
all the things, right?
Right? I know. Because we just have all the time. Always.
So, I have 2 projects in this bag right now. That way, the 2 that I'm working on just go everywhere with me.
Totally, right?
So my one whip is, which I have actually more than one, but this is the only one I'm actually working on right now.
Totally.
Is this okay. Is this really cute,
so
itty bitty preemie hat for the cow that Lydia is hosting. So this is my first time using, I thought they were 9s, but it's actually a 10-inch cable. They're the Addy 10-inch cable, US size 3. They're Sock Wonder fixed circ needles. It's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is.
And then the yarn I'm using is Serdar. I don't know. Not sure how to say that.
Where am I looking? There. I'm like, where am I looking?
In the pink.
Yeah, maybe Serdar? Serdar? Sirdar? Serdar?
Yeah. I got it from Love Knitting online, so.
It's cute. It's really cute.
But it's in their Snuggle Baby DK.
cute.
And so it's 55% nylon and 45% acrylic.
Cool.
And it is so soft.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is what the whole skein looks like.
So what are you thinking of the needles?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I was going to do, so I'm using the Preemie Hats for Charity pattern by Carissa Browning. And I was going to do one of the patterns. But I started and I got through the six rows of ribbing and I was like, oh my gosh, these needles are killing me. There's no way I'm going to do knit two together. Because everything feels really tiny.
See,
I'm like right here like this.
Yeah, and I knit a couple rows because she had them at the last knit night and I had never used them either. But I know a lot of people love them for socks, and so I did a couple. And I'm the same. I felt like I was like this. Like
yeah,
like they're not my favorite. So
I might try doing socks.
Yeah,
just to see if maybe it's better on a sock than it is a hat.
Maybe.
But yeah, so far I'm like, I don't know. But now that I'm just knitting,
it's not
knitting and purling, it's not as bad. It was like the purling that was really killing me. So
yeah.
But it has this, it's hard to tell. Maybe I'll take a picture and have my husband put the picture in the middle. But it's creating this really cute like Fair Isle pattern on it.
It is. That's really cute. Which almost would have just been lost with the pattern, so I almost think it's just cuter this way.
But I think I'm pretty close to doing the crown, so
yeah.
I haven't counted. I need to count how many rows I've done. But I think I'm pretty close. It looks like I'm pretty close doing the crown. So
yeah, they're little. So speaking of the Preemie Hat Cal, so it is still currently open in the Ohloops Ravelry group. I do have a parcel that will be going out in the mail this week to Sarah, so she can take them with her nephew, who she posted a picture of. Oh my goodness, you guys, he is so sweet. So he's doing well. So those will be being shipped soon, but that knit along isn't necessarily going to close, and I'm even going to tie it into Harry Potter. So if you're still wanting to participate in that, don't be put off by that August 1st ship date. You still can donate the hats. So yeah.
So double take?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it sad that we're already at
I know.
Okay. So I will show this one. So this one is the one that I'm keeping for me. That's in my beautiful bag by Amber. I love this bag, you guys. So I realized today, because I was working on the other one today, that I had cast on to my fourth color. I guess we should say again, these are the Om Shawl by Andrea Mowry. If you're new, you don't know what we're talking about. So this is the Om Shawl. I had cast on and done the 2 knitted rows, or done 2 of the knitted rows for the fourth color, and then put it down and stopped working on it, and went and started working on the other one, and didn't even realize that I had done that. So I have had it just 2 rows of my fourth color on mine. So I don't know. And this is the Thackeray set. So this one will be for me, and I really love the colors, and they're going to be pretty. I can't wait to see the color work.
Yeah.
So, and I'm using a US size 10, my Hiya Sharps.
Yeah. All Ohloops yarn.
Yep, all Ohloops yarn. Like I said, Thackeray set. And I'm really loving it. This will, these 2 that I'm making are for our Bana Om along that you can participate in. It runs from now until
September 30th.
September 30th? Yeah. No.
Yeah. That's what you put in the thing. July, August, September.
Yeah, that's right. I'm like, no, that's not right. Yeah. Till the end of September. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. It is. Just ignore me. I realized again watching back our last episode that I'm just a liar who lies. So don't ever believe anything I say, because
why would you?
I don't even remember what it is now, but I said something totally wrong, and I don't even remember what it was, but it was like not at all the right information, and I can't for the life of me think of what it was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah. I'm just a liar who lies, so don't ever believe anything comes out of my mouth.
So if you want to, go back and watch the previous episode and
like,
see if you can catch where the...
That was what it was. Yeah, I don't even remember. But, yeah, so we're doing that. You can enter. All the rules are on Ravelry if you're interested. So check it out.
Yeah. Oh, mine.
You should show yours and then I'll show my other one. Okay. Because I'm that crazy person who decided to make 2.
Mine is in my lovely Bana&Bean bag, and this is actually one of the ones that will be going up in my shop update this month.
I love that
So
bag.
I have it in a zipper and in the drawstring. I really like the pink drawstrings. I'm not a big pink person. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily tell by what I'm wearing today.
Mine doesn't even look pink on screen now that we're here because yours is so pink. This is actually pink. I promise. I really promise. My earrings are pink too.
But I'm more of like a little splash of pink person. So nails, I have 1 pink and 4 blue. So I'm like a little splash of pink.
Right.
So this is perfect for me because it's just a little splash of pink. It's not too much pink, but just a splash.
It's cute.
So I actually have made...
Holy cow! Seriously, you guys! Last time she did this too and she finished before me. She's gonna do it again. You kind of
pretty good progress on mine.
Holy cow!
I'm not quite where I wanted to be. So this is what I set a goal on.
I love the way it's knitting.
Yeah, me too. The colors are so pretty. I set myself a goal. I wanted to have the first section and the colorwork section done by the end of July, so that way I can do the middle section in August, and then the last whole repeat of this section in September, and finish on time.
It's the 6th, right?
Yeah.
So we're only 6 days in, so you got some time.
No, I'm pretty close, so I'm not disappointed with myself. You know, considering the fact that I took 2 weeks off and didn't do any knitting for 2 weeks. So, which is actually pretty good because that's half of July.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm almost done with the second little section of this color work, and then it will move into the 3rd and the 4th. So I think I have about 20 more rows left of this color work section before I'm in the middle. So not bad. I'll probably be there by Monday.
Nice.
So only about a week or so short. Guess a couple weeks short. But August is a long month, so there's still 3 weeks. So yeah.
You'll be fine.
But that's what I'm hoping to do, because I would really, last time I knit this, it took a year. Well, not quite a year, because I started in February and finished in November. And I would really like it if I could finish this in 3 months, like we set for everybody else to do, because normally I can't do that. As we know, my Kodakis shawl is still sitting in the...
Don't feel bad. I started mine. Okay, so my first one that I knit, I started it at the beginning of March. Yeah, I started March 1st because I was doing it for Cal. I was hosting, co-hosting. So I started March 1st. I did not finish it until June of this year. So that is a year and 2 months?
For what? Which one?
My first one.
Oh,
a year and 3 months.
I thought you were talking about the Kodakis shawl for a second. I was like,
no. This. You finished way faster, and you cast on a whole 2 months after I did. So the fact that she's still ahead of me, I'm like, you little snot face. But it looks really pretty.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, I'm knitting 2, so I've technically knit as many as
I know. I was going to say, you're being hard on yourself, and yet you're doing 2 at the same time. So I'm pretty sure you're
still not going to finish them as quickly as you are, but one of them has to be done for Christmas. So the other one isn't.
I really wanted to be able to wear this fall for soccer, and October is about when, so I'm like, if I can actually get it done. I mean, last time I started, I was like, oh, I'm going to wear it, right away. Yeah.
Mine's folded in my closet, and it's still doesn't have buttons, so I need to get buttons on it.
Well, and then the sad thing is that I finished it, and then we came home from Vogue, and it went in a bag, and then I didn't even look at it until soccer, so April, when it was still freezing cold. I wore it once.
Yeah.
But
see, now you really want to wear both of them, so you'll get it done.
Yeah.
but I'm loving it.
Yeah, yeah, these colors are just amazing.
I'm so happy with it.
So, yarn by Ohloops, the lovely Miss Lydia, and it's the
Black Dahlia.
Black Dahlia. Yeah, I want to say Cosmo's one because that's the other one that I really like.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to
The
call
Cosmo. It was similar. It was just, it had.
The other one had yellow.
Yeah.
Or that yellowy orange, and my first one already had that yellowy orange.
Yep.
And that's not really my
purple in it too, I think.
Yeah.
Yours are more plum colored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that yellowy orange isn't really my color in my color palette. I was like, I think one with that color it is good.
You guys are gonna laugh. So I have planning for a new sweater, and I was looking at it today. I actually had my oldest look at it with me because I don't know. I really want to knit it, but I don't know how much I will personally wear it. But she always looks so cute in my knitwear because it's all oversized and it just looks cute on her. So I had her help me pick out. But my first thing included, of course, that color. And she looked at me, she goes, "Mom, how many garments do you need with that color?" All of them, clearly, because I have like 12 now. She's like, "I like it, but can we go a different direction?" Fine, whatever.
Yeah, my daughter would say the same thing with black. That's good.
She's like, "Seriously, Mom,
how many black shirts do you need?"
all of them?
Tank top, a short sleeve, a long sleeve, a jacket,
Sweater.
a pair of pants, a sweater,
Sweatshirt, all of them.
multiple tank tops,
Right?
Yeah. Anything black.
Yeah. You're on board.
Yeah. Splashes of color. See, splash, splash, black.
So my second one is in my beautiful, oh shoot, what is the name of this?
Chicken scratch design.
No, yeah, the name of the fabric, or the type of fabric is canvas. Canvas bag from Chicken Scratch Designs, which I got at Knit the Studio. And I am almost done with the fourth color on this one. So I was working on this today.
So pretty.
I know, I love this one.
I just love how it looks like, it just reminds me of like the Irish flag.
I know,
So
I know.
just
It's so it's getting a little dark, so I don't know if you guys can see, but so I have like a cream color or a white, and then a really dark olive is the second one, then a dark charcoal gray, and then this really deep rusty orange color. And this one I'm giving away to a friend. So, and I'm not gonna say the name of that friend because I'm not 100% sure she watches, but she has alluded to a few things, so I think she might. So I'm just gonna leave it. But if she's clever, she has probably already figured it out. But so,
And
I'm
even if
loving
not,
it.
You're still clever. So.
Yeah, yes, you are. I have to say, I almost like this one more than mine. I love the colors. They're very fall, and this is my new non-super wash worsted, and it's like such a dream to work with. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. So, yeah. We're pausing for a second. Chris was touching the camera, so just making sure.
Did you lighten it up again, babe?
So now you guys can see it a little better. But I'm loving it.
Yeah, me too.
It's going to be hard to give it away because I really like the combination. Although every time I see an Ohm combination,
I know.
I'm like, oh, I want to knit that one. Again, but it's like, how many of this same shawl can I really wear? But
especially that size.
I know.
Because it's not like
but I just love every single one of them.
I
Like,
know.
there's this one that totally makes me think of Seahawks colors, so it would be the cutest for like Celeste. And it's that,
Oh, yeah.
I showed it to you, and it's the white and that really bright lime green and the dark navy blue.
Yeah.
It would be so cute.
And it would be so cute on her.
I know. So maybe we'll have to make one together. Like, I'll do part and half, and you can do the other half.
That's a good idea. And then we can just put it together.
Yeah,
It can be from both of us.
totally. So yeah.
And I don't think she watches, so it'd be full
Well, if
surprise.
if she does, just be surprised, Celeste. Okay.
So
We have, so on the
that's
last episode, we had asked you guys to vote on one of 4 patterns that you thought we should do for our next double take project, which we won't do until the fall when these are finished. And everyone who voted got put into a drawing for, or everyone who voted and was voted for the pattern that got selected, I should clarify, was put into a drawing to win all of the yarn needed to complete the project that we're doing. So Amber doesn't know yet which project we're doing, so can you guess which one you think we're doing?
You know, I want to say it was the boxy.
Yes. So yes, there were 6 votes for the boxy sweater. So we will be knitting the boxy by Hohi. And originally the one that Amber and I liked was the fingering weight one. So is that the one you want to do? You want to do that one and not the worsted one? Or do you want to do the worsted? Okay, fingering. So we will do the fingering weight one. So the winner was Knitting Envy, which is Erin. And Erin, I'm sure you know what your RAV name is. But anyway, Erin K79. So Erin, if you want to just private message me, probably on RAV, that'll be the easiest place, and let me know what color you would like and the size that you need, so that I can get you the right amount of skeins. That would be great. Amber will also be making you a bag, and those items will be finished and sent out to you probably October-ish, I would think. So.
Yeah, and I think we're going to host a cow, right?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we're going to host a cow to knit the boxy with us.
Yes.
And
we will probably put that in Amber's group on Ravelry and the Bana&Bean, just because I will have all of the Harry Potter stuff still going on until December. So we'll just put it in there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so yay, Erin, you get to knit a boxy with us. I'm excited. It's going to be your first sweater. Are you excited?
I am.
Yeah.
It kind of goes along with my planning, so we'll see how that goes.
Good. So yes, so that's what we're doing. So
yeah. Super cute sweater too.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And we saw, so I've seen it a lot, but we saw a sample knit up when we were at Blizzard Yarns, and it was this absolutely beautiful, kind of like, it reminded me almost like of a mermaid tail, the color that it was, because it was the really pretty like greens and blues, but that iridescent stuff, it was really pretty. So yes. Oh, and Erin, you also get to choose the base in which you would like me to dye it on. So whichever fingering weight base you like, you can choose that too.
And if you have a fabric choice or a style that you would prefer, just private message me and let me know. And we can work on putting something together that, you know, it doesn't have to be something in my shop, I guess is what I'm saying. So, so just private message me and let me know what you would like to do, and we'll go from there. Yeah.
That'd be fun. I'm excited. So,
okay, well, planning. You want to do planning?
Yeah, I do. You go ahead.
My item that I'm going to show you for planning, it's funny, it's a sweater. It's the...
So it's fine.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's the, I think it's pronounced May sweater. It's the oversized tunic sweater by Andrea Mowry.
Oh, I love that one. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I've always really wanted an oversized sweater, but I have a hard time finding them in the store, and I really wanted something V-neck, and a lot of them aren't V-neck, and I like this one because it's V-necked on both the front and the back.
Yes.
So I'm pretty excited, and in the pattern she recommended doing using Yoth yarns. That's what she used, and so I was like, okay, well, I've never knit with Yoth yarns, so I'm gonna give it a try.
Right.
So I ordered this.
Pretty.
Let's see if I move it forward. Catch it on fire.
Right. It goes up in smoke.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's kind of a bluishy gray color.
Yeah, it's called Caviar.
It's pretty.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. It's on their Father base, which is their worsted based yarn, and each skein has 220 yards, and I needed 5 skeins to do the sweater, which isn't actually bad.
No, not at all.
So I'm pretty excited about doing that. I think it's gonna be, and I love this. So like squishy and
it's just so woolly.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells like you.
It smells like me.
It does. It smells like your perfume. I like that.
I don't like do this with my yarn at all.
No, not at all. You can tell. I do it all the time.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited. It'll be good. And now I have 2 sweaters.
Totally.
So, well, I'm hoping to cast onto this. Well, I guess it'll be at the same time. So I'll just do them at the same time.
Nice.
Yeah, but I wanted to cast on when we finish the Ohm shawl.
Nice.
Cool. Maybe I can get them both done in time to wear in January.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, that's 3 months.
Yeah, probably.
At least 1, right?
You'd think. But if not, I mean, you don't.
And then I'll wear them the next winter.
Seeing me and I'm moth. Sorry. Whatever that was. I'm the crazy person who, so I just finished the color work on that, still have the whole body and the sleeves on my Sunset Highway. Just cast off of my other sweater and already am planning on casting on my new sweater like now.
And then do the boxy?
Yeah, I'm hoping to have this and the Sunset Highway done before I even start the boxy. So we'll see. We'll see how that works.
And your Ohm shells.
Yeah. And all the things I'll have to knit for Harry Potter. So, you know. Whatever.
Yeah. I was actually hoping to participate in Harry Potter this year.
You totally should. It's going to be so much fun. I was just working with all my moderators today, and we have all of the challenges all planned out, and the swap is going to be amazing.
I'll probably definitely do the swap.
Yeah.
I didn't do that last year, but I did it the year before, and that was really fun. But yeah, we'll see. I always have good intentions. I'm like, oh, I'm going to participate in the gal. And I think I usually start the very first one. And then I always put my whips in.
Yeah, you always do, which you should do soon because you have until the 10th to get them loaded.
Okay. So, but yes, then I never complete anything.
I don't complete nearly as many things as I used to, so I feel bad because I'm like, yeah, it's my knit along, and I like barely contribute to my house.
With me.
I know, I feel bad, but it's okay. So, my next planning, and I think I might have to make 2 of them because I still really like the other combination that I picked out. But I think this one will be pretty too, and Emma's really gonna love it. And I'm probably totally butchering the name, but it is Caitlin Hunter's brand new pattern that just came out. It's the Maritimo, and it's this one, which I'll see if Chris can put. Yeah, you can't see that. I'll have Chris put a picture. But it's knit from the bottom up, kind of like the Tegna is. And she said that this one and the Tegna were both inspired by towns in Italy that she visited. And so they both kind of have that really fun lacy thing at the bottom, but so the difference between this one and the Tegna is it has one, and then you do, so it has like a contrast color that does the like the first little cast on, and then it has a lace ruffle thing, and then it has a stripe of the main color, and then another big stripe of the ruffle thing, and then the main part of the body. So it'll be really cute. It'll look adorable on my daughter because it's this oversized thing. I don't know that wide stripes are going to be great on my body, but I really love this sweater. So I'm going to make it, and we're just going to go with it.
Yeah.
So
worst case, somebody will wear it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So these are my yarns. So I have this really beautiful, like dark, steely gray that has these blue undertones, which this was from Hugh Loco's Tightly Knit collection, and this is the little sister dark gray. So this is going to be my contrast color that goes like on the bottom thing, and then my ruffly section is going to be this absolutely beautiful skein of Peepaloo Fields, and this is called Loose Change, and it's these grays and rusts and a dark navy and like a black. Yeah, it's beautiful. So that will be the little ruffly band things, and then the main part of the body will be on my Siberian sock, which is my cashmere silk in the Ghosts in the Cellar colorway, which is just this really pretty like silvery taupe. So
I like that.
Yeah,
that is really pretty.
It is really pretty, and I will absolutely wear this because it has the rust and it has the blues and the grays, which is totally me, but this is definitely Emma's colors too. So she was happy with that. My other combination was kind of the same, so the main body was the same, almost like champagne-y taupe mauve color as the bottom of my Ohm shawl. And then I had a skein from Molly of a Homespun House that was the taupe color, rust, a really dark brown and this beautiful kind of like mossy green, and then my contrast color was this absolutely beautiful olive mossy green color from Tuscan Knits. So totally fall, and I'm like, I like that one. But this one will be beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'm going to knit that, and I'm hoping to cast on before we see you guys next. So cool, we shall see.
Yeah.
And I was kind of worried, because for anyone who's followed along, you guys know that I stopped working on my Tegna because I could not keep the stitches from twisting. Well, numerous people had said that because of the way this one is worked, they knit the first 4 or 5 rows flat and then just joined it in the round at that point to keep the stitches from twisting. So I might just try that.
That's a good
then
idea.
you could just seam that end together and it wouldn't matter. So
I wonder if that would work on your other one then too.
I would think.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you just did the first 2 rows, you could. So I might try that with the Tegna as well, because I really love that one.
Yeah,
and
that was so
I want to
pretty.
knit it. So
Yeah.
So I think that's my plan.
Cool. I like it.
Me too.
It's gonna be so pretty.
I know. I'm excited. So the only things I have left are a little bit of shop news and all of the yarny things I've gotten in the mail, which is like a glutton for punishment amount of things. So,
Well, we can do that next. What we got. You go first, because I only have one thing.
okie dokie. I have all the things. So, I will talk about this. So, I'm keeping all of my yarny things in my brand new bag. And this is also a Chicken Scratch Designs bag. And I got this at Knit Knit's anniversary sale. So, or at Knit Knit the Studio, excuse me, anniversary sale. And I love it. I love these bags. I love the shape. They're perfect. I mean, they're perfect to hold just projects in general, but they're great for like the Ohm shawl or our sweaters, because they're huge and they have the flat bottoms, and yeah, they're great. So mine is this beautiful gray one with this fern pattern on it.
I like that one.
Also from Knit Knit the Studio's anniversary sale, I got this new book, and it's called Knitting Short Rows. And I love this sweater that's on the front, so that's gonna have to happen at some point, because apparently I should knit all the things.
Sweater.
I know, but it's so cute. See, look how it's.
Oh, I love
it's
that.
So it's like the sides are done this way, and then they're buttoned closed. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can. But I got it specifically because at the studio there's a sample of this hat that's in here. And my daughter Jillian tried it on, and it was the cutest little slouchy hat on her. And she doesn't usually ask for too many things, but she really liked the hat, so I wanted to make it for her. And it's called Welter. I'm trying to find a good picture of it. But it's all done, so the slouch is made all from short rows. And it's just really cute. So I want to make that for Jillian.
Yeah, I want to make that one too.
I know, I think you should make it for Savannah, because it's just super cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I really want to make that.
Yeah. There's a lot of really cute things in this pattern, or in this book.
So cute.
Yeah, they've got some really cool stuff. Okay. And see, I have one more thing that I had planned, because as I was leaving the house today, my mail showed up. And I think it was in June. It must have been in June. There was a giveaway on Instagram for Northbound Knitting, and you got 3 months of a yarn club that she was doing. And I was tagged in it, and so I entered the giveaway and tagged a bunch of people, and I won. And I never win anything. And so I was like, are you kidding me? I was really excited, you guys. And I got to pick which kind of club I wanted, and I chose her speckled club. And then I also got to pick the weight that all 3 of my skeins will come on, and the stuff. So I got her MCN twist fingering, which is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon. And this is, spoiler alert if you guys are getting the Northbound Knitting club and don't have your July skein yet, but this is July's, and it's called Little Cove.
Oh my gosh.
You guys, I've never knit with Northbound Knitting because I never get in on her stuff. It is so pretty.
That is, I love that blue.
I know. This is gonna have to be something for Joel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Little Cove.
so pretty.
I know, isn't it pretty? So that showed up as I was on my way to your house today. I was like, sweet, look at that.
One more thing.
I know. So I got that.
I love that sweater.
I know, my gosh. It cute? Yeah, it's gonna have to happen too. So we'll have to knit that. And then I got these two skeins. So Apron Addict was doing a D-stash. And so I snagged these two skeins. And it was funny, I didn't even realize until they both came in the mail because I was just looking. And I got them both right before we left on our trip, but they're both beach inspired. So I was like, clearly my brain was, that's where it was. It was ready to go to the beach. But I got this absolutely stunning skein of Maker's Haven. And it's called May You Always Have a Shell in Your Pocket.
I love that.
Yeah, it's so pretty. It's
it
just
really
very
does
subtle.
look like a
seashell. Yeah, it's just very subtle, kind of these really light pastel pinks and yellows, and then I got this, and I've never knit with this yarn before. This is from Black Elephant hand-dyed yarns.
That is so pretty too.
And this one's called Deep Sea. Oh, isn't that pretty?
Oh my gosh.
It's just so fun and funky. I love this like reddishy orange and blue mix right there.
I can't wait to see what that looks like when you knit it up.
I know, it's so pretty. So I have no idea what either of these things are going to be, but
yeah,
I just,
oh my
I
gosh.
think they're so pretty. And I didn't realize until they both came that they were, well, sea related. I was just like, oh, I love them. I don't know that I was even paying that much attention to their names. So I got those. And then there's still more, guys. I was able to purchase a skein from Dragon Horde Yarns, and I've also never used her yarn, but it's beautiful. Just it has beautiful stuff. And this is her Magic DK base. And this was her contribution to the Tits Out Collective. And so hers is called Tits Out Collective Dragon Style. And so money raised from these skeins went to a foundation. I think it's called the Trevor Project. I think that's what hers was from. But so I was really happy to participate in that and be able to help with that particular thing. So that was really cool. And it's fun. I have no idea what it's going to be. It totally looks like something Jillian would like.
Yes.
So
I was just thinking that.
It's bright, like hot pink, and yeah. So that will probably be something for her. And then I couldn't resist, so I actually bought two. So one lucky person will be getting one of these for Harry Potter, but Amy the Fat Squirrel, or Amy Beth, she put these beautiful wizard project bags up in her shop, and they're so cute. So they have the hat on them, and books, and broomsticks, and owls, and butterbeer. So I got that because I can't resist an Amy Beth bag. I love her.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
Yes. And I should have taken all these things out, guys, before I came, and I apologize that I didn't. So crinkling. And then I have 6 absolutely stunning skeins of yarn from Rachel of 6 and 7 Fiber, because Rachel and I did a little swap. She's getting Harry Potter yarn, and I got her club yarns for January through June. So yeah, these are all exclusive club colorways, but you guys, I just, they're so pretty. And they are all on her alfalfa base, which is 80% merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon. This is called the Warmth of Home. This one, which I'm in love with, is called Macaw. All these little hidden colors under the blue. You gotta feel this, it's so squishy. This one is stunning, and it's Smile With Me Now.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right? Yeah, Rachel's yarn is absolutely stunning. She does an amazing job.
So pretty.
I know. And I got this one, it's called Roots. Very pretty as well.
I love the purple in this.
I know, me too. And this one is called Sunkissed. And it's these like pinks and oranges, and yeah, it's so pretty. These like little pops of purple. And then the last one is called Of Things Found and Loved. And I think this one's absolutely my favorite. It's got these purples and greens and yellows and, oh, yeah.
All your colors.
I know. And so maybe I'm crazy, I don't know, but I'm almost thinking that I kind of want to put them all together in a project of some kind. I don't know how I would do that, but I think they would be pretty all together.
I know, they are. They all go together really well.
In their own little way. So I'd have to sit down and figure out like the exact placement, but I don't know, maybe like a faded sweater of some kind, or right?
Yeah.
So they're so pretty.
Yeah, you could do that. Find your fade, or just faded. I think isn't that the Andrea Mowry?
Oh yeah.
Sweater.
Yeah. What is that one called? Because the Find Your Fade, I think, is the shawl, right?
It is. Yeah.
So it's the sweater is just called faded, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Do that. So wouldn't that be pretty? All of them together.
Yeah, and you can fade as many. You know, she tells you how to fade as many colors as you want.
I know.
So anywhere from 2 to whatever.
So I think it might have to happen. I think they all need to go together somehow.
Yeah, I think that would be beautiful.
I know. I do too. And they're just, they're all gorgeous. So I think they're beautiful. So thank you, Miss Rachel.
Yeah.
Okay,
Still
and
more?
then the last. Yeah, this is it. This is the last. So while we were gone on our trip, I stopped at 2 places. We went to Coastal Yarns, which is the cutest little shop in Cannon Beach, and I found these 2 skeins of candy skein. And I bought them because they both in some way kind of related to where we were. So this one is called Astoria Fog Latte, which I thought was cute. And it's this beautiful blue with these speckles of gray. And this is her Tasty DK. And then this one is this beautiful kind of like taupey color, and it's called Earl Grey Latte.
Oh.
I know, and these are going to be something together.
Ooh, I like those.
I know, aren't they pretty?
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Cute.
I know, and they're so soft, and they're going to be pretty together. I don't know what they're going to be, because I sat for a little while trying to figure out a pattern, and I couldn't come up with one that I was totally set on, but I got those. And then in Nehalem, which was just a little bit outside of this town that we had our beach house in, there was this store that the kids we'd passed it every single time going and coming, and they had asked if we could go. And so on our last day we went, and it's called the Vintage Unicorn, and it was just this cute little retro shop with this sweetest little old man behind the counter. I mean, he was probably in his 80s, and he's running the shop, and he had all of these little, what he called snack bags, reusable snack bags. I'm like, those are knitting bags.
Yeah.
Like, so I got one because I couldn't help it. So it has this beautiful little sailboat fabric on the front, and this gorgeous, just solid red canvas on the back.
That is
and
so
then
cute.
I know, right? And then this cute red and white flowers on the inside. But yeah, I was like, I have to have this. It's like a knitting bag. So
yeah,
I had to buy it.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
I know.
Reusable snack bag.
I know, I loved it. I thought that was so cute. Yeah, I mean, he had tons of them. He had probably, I don't know, 70 or more of all different fabrics and different sizes. Yeah, and that's what they were called. They were called reusable snack bags. And I'm like, that's so funny.
It's so funny because I've had people contact me and be like, can you make me one of your bags? I want to use it for makeup, or somebody was using it as a purse.
Yeah, well, and you really can.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use them for so many things, but
yeah,
I just thought it was cute. And he
find
was
them
just
anywhere,
the
you know?
You do, yeah. He was the sweetest little old man, so I bought that because I really liked it. So, but that is all my things.
Keep your bag.
She's trying to steal my bag, guys. Did you see that?
I was trying to keep it.
So, yes. So I'm done with all my things. You can talk now. Okay. It's your turn now.
My turn. Oh, I guess I do have something else. That's right. I have 2 things.
Cool.
I lied.
See, she's a liar who lies too, guys. Don't trust her either.
So the first thing I have, which I have one for you.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
So I bought these, and I'll get mine out because mine's open.
I'm excited about this. I forgot about it.
Somewhere in here. There it is. So I like to, I don't know, I guess I like to go on Amazon and just look at random things. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure why, but
I like to go on Amazon and just look at random things. Oh, that's funny.
One of my random visits to Amazon resulted in this really cool thing, which I thought was hilarious because actually I have to pull it up because I have to tell you guys exactly what it says, but it cracks me up. Let's see if I can hold it fast. Called a Book Light Recharging Hug Light Reading Lamp, hands-free, 4 LED beads, 3 adjustable brightness, USB cable included for reading in bed or reading in car, black or knitting.
It's like the longest description of a product ever.
Yeah,
it is all the things, you guys.
But I loved that they called it a knitting light. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever.
It is. It's cool.
Yeah. So, being that it said knitting on it, I was like, well, I have to buy it.
Right. They're suggesting I use it for this.
They're saying it's knitting related. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to buy a couple of these and try them out. And then let you guys know what we thought about them. So I bought myself one and Lydia one. And I'm going to put this on for you because it's pretty cool. But you just like put it around your neck and you can adjust it however, and then these lights turn on. And I've actually used it, and it is like amazing for like being able to see the needles.
For those of us that are getting old and we can't see anymore, totally.
And it like does another brightness or spotlight thing, and then it gets brighter.
That's cool.
But you can have one on, both on. But I love the fact that it's like you can bend it, so you can really point it.
I am so bad, guys. All I can think right now is like we should have like it's like a burlesque show. Like, sorry, my mind went there. That moment was not kid friendly because that's just where it went.
But whatever. I wasn't trying to put you in the gutter. It's the margaritas. Jeez.
Totally.
It can be for whatever you want.
It's very cool. I'm excited to use it, but that was a funny demonstration for a moment.
So I figured we would give these guys a try for the next month, and then report back and let you guys know. They're actually pretty inexpensive. It was like $12.99 on Amazon. So, and it's rechargeable. It has a USB charger, so it just plugs in the computer.
Nice.
And I love this part because I can just fold it into like a little circle.
Sweet, and it just fits right in your bag.
And it just goes right in my bag.
Nice.
So
handy.
But like I said, I've used it already for knitting in bed. Because my husband, likes to come up and turn the lights off when we go to bed, and then I'm like, dude, I can't see. Turn the lights back on. I don't want to knit for an hour.
But it would be good, like even if you're like in the car at night or something, and you still want to knit, but you can't have the overhead light on. That would be good.
Yeah, and I think that's way less distracting than having the overhead light on while you're driving. So. Yeah, so I'm excited.
Or if you're camping and you don't want to quit knitting, but it's dark.
Exactly. You're not trying to hold your phone and like under your neck and
totally. Or hold it up to the moon.
Yeah. Like I've tried that before with the neck of the phone, and I'm like,
and then you get this horrible kink in your neck. That's funny.
So, and then the other thing I got was one of these bags. My husband, when I picked it up, he's like, "Why are you buying somebody else's bag?" I'm like, because this is freaking awesome.
It is. I really like yours.
Yeah. I'm like, chicken scratch designs. I'm like, and what I love is that this goes in here.
And then you can just carry it with you.
And then I put my purse. I have enough room to throw my purse like right here on the side. And so lately, what I've been doing back and forth to work and stuff is I just throw my purse right here, and then I put my knitting bag, and then I have a little room for my lunch, and then I just carry it like this. And
I know, it's perfect.
And
They're like the coolest size. I love them.
I'm like, sweet, so I don't have to carry a huge purse, because I hate carrying a huge purse during the summer.
Yeah.
It's already too hot. I don't
want to carry all the things.
Yeah, well, and we typically, spur of the moment, will end up doing a ton of walking all of a sudden for no reason.
Yeah.
And so I like to not have my huge purse on me. We don't typically do just spur of the moment walking during the winter. I don't know why, but just kind of a summer thing. It's like, oh, it's 100 degrees. Let's go for a spur of the moment, like 10-mile hike. I'm exaggerating, not 10 miles, but
you're funny. Yeah, no, I love her bags.
So, yeah, this has been perfect.
Yeah.
And when I bought it, I was like, oh, I'll just stick a project in there, and that's typically what I see you do. And then I'm like, no, look, my knitting bag, so I can still carry my bag.
I stick all the things in it. Like it, yeah. I have. Yeah, normally I have like one project and then another project in a bag, and I'm the same way. I put my purse in it. I carry all the things.
It's like perfect. So it's been kind of my go-to for carrying my stuff around. Yeah.
It's a good bag for that.
Yeah.
Do you have shop stuff?
Oh yeah, I do. I have a couple things.
Okay, you can go first, and I just have a little bit of stuff about Harry Potter. So.
Okay. So my next shop update will be. What did I write down? August 17th. I believe that's a Friday. It's probably not going to be huge. I've got some stuff planned for the fall and winter that will be going up after that. So I'm just kind of waiting on fabric. But I'm going to have some Harry Potter bags that I'm going to be putting up. I've got fabric for each one of the houses. And so that will be going up in sock size.
Cool.
And then the sewing bag that you guys saw here, that will be going up. And then I have a couple other things that will be going up.
Cool.
And then let me think. I think that's it for shop stuff.
Okay.
Our next knit night is coming up. A couple weeks. 1 week? Yep. No, next week. Yep, next week. A week from Thursday. This is the second week of August already.
It is. It's because it's Monday. I'm like, that's not right. Yeah, it is next. Because next Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it'll be its normal time, but we're gonna do it. One of our sweet ladies from our group decided, asked if she could host. So we're gonna head over there, and we'll get more information out as far as address and all that kind of stuff as we get a little bit closer.
Yes.
Probably towards the end of this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because it's coming up next week.
Yeah. So if you're interested in that, let us know on the KPDR Facebook page, because we will probably email you her address. We won't be posting her address anywhere public. So
yeah, I have that little reminder that goes out.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just put her address in that little reminder that goes out. So if you haven't signed up to be alerted to that, you can go to my website and sign up for the newsletter, and just put on there that you want to be included in the Knit Night newsletter, or message us through the KPDR Facebook.
Yeah.
And I can get you added to that.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Ohloops shop.
Yeah.
Ohloops.
So my third and final round of Harry Potter pre-orders is currently in the shop. It's all of the semi-solids, and I brought 3. So 3 of the ones that are up there right now are Nicholas Flamel, which is showing up way brighter than he actually is. He's this really dark navy.
It's pretty.
Parcel Tongue, which is this really beautiful dark olive color with kind of gray and persimmon undertones. And then Magical Crow, which is a really dark plummy purple. I think these 3 would be the coolest project together.
It's actually really funny that the blue is showing
I know, it's showing up so
brighter
bright,
than the purple and the green.
Because it's not that bright at all. Like,
It's like the same shade as the other two.
I know.
That's
You
funny.
can't really see it. But anyway, so yeah, all of the semi-solids are up right now. There were a couple of semi-solids offered at other times, but that's all that's being offered right now is pre-order. These will be up until the 11th of August, and then they will come down, and then there won't be any more Harry Potter yarn until September 1st, which is when all of the brand new Harry Potter colorways come out. So yeah, so if you're wanting something, you should check out what's up there. Yeah, I think that's it. If you're wanting to participate in the Harry Potter knit along, you do have to purchase at least one skein of my Harry Potter yarn, so now is a good time to do that. And if you go into the Ohloops Ravelry group, there is more information about the knit along. There are a few things that you can start doing already. So yeah, but that's it. So
Cool.
yeah. And I have some fun things planned for the fall, but I'll tell you more about that when we get there. So,
Yeah.
as far as shop stuff goes. So
Well, and we have, as far as KPDR goes, we have some new fun stuff that's going to be going up next month.
yeah,
So definitely check back. It's going to be pretty,
it's gonna be fun.
it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Pretty
So,
cool idea.
it is.
So we're kind of stealing it from something else.
We are.
We're not going to tell you what.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yes.
And then we're also talking about starting in September, we're going to have like a pop-up knit night. So we're going to have our regular knit night on the third Thursday of the month. And then kind of spontaneous, we're just going to probably, Monday before or something like
Yeah,
that. We'll
probably.
just post up where we're going to have it, and we're going to have it there. And we might do some selling stuff, bring some of
Yeah.
our products and stuff. We haven't really figured out all the details yet, but
Right.
yeah, definitely stay tuned for that because that will be fun too. Yeah,
Yes, it will. It'll be good. All the things.
keep us busy. Busy, busy,
Yes,
busy.
always, right?
You know, September is the perfect. Well, you don't have soccer anymore, so.
That's not true.
Oh yeah, your husband. Yeah.
My husband still coaches, and he informed me that he will now. So he thought he was going to be coaching the trapped players, which, if you're not familiar with soccer, when they get to that high school age, it's kind of a funny, like, you can't do club and high school at the same time, and their seasons are off. So his girls will be done when, like, regular club soccer would start. So he didn't think he'd be able to coach our son, but now he will be coaching our son. So we will have soccer with my son. So, and then when Joel's done with that, he'll start with his girls again. So he's gone all the time, guys. I don't see him anymore. That's where he is right now. He's at soccer, and he'll be there till like 9 o'clock. So he's gone all the time. But
Mine leaves for work, and yours leaves for soccer.
totally. Oh well.
But hey, you know, I'm like,
They enjoy it though, right? So Chris gets to do his photography thing, and he loves that. And Joel loves to coach soccer. So
yeah.
yeah. But now we're just being chatty for the sake of being chatty. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll say goodbye.
It's gotten dark enough.
Yep. You guys can really see the lit up flamingo now, though. Look
Yeah.
at him. That's awesome. I love it. That's great.
Thank you, Joni, for letting us borrow all
These
your,
are all my aunts. I
all
guess we
your
should say that. My
flamingos. Yeah.
aunt, if anyone saw my Vlogmas videos, that's the Christmas present I bought for her this year. She loves flamingos. So these are all hers. She let me snag them. So
Yeah. Thanks, Joni.
yes, thank you, Auntie. So
Okay, well,
alrighty.
I guess that's it.
Yeah. So we'll
So-
see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Happy knitting.